engine 32. Report of a structure fire, number 1 Carrington Street. That's engine station 4. Ladder 51, engine 32, rescue 4. Report of structure fire, number 1 Carrington Street.
Engine 4, 1 Carrington. Engine 4 to power.
Engine 4 is off.
We got a code red. Direct a second alarm. Tom, Ladder 51 from the right. Second alarm, I want a ladder company from Valley Falls, also an engine company from Central Falls. What's your precinct location? What's on the way? Rescue 4 to engine 4, no location.
Rescue, we're down on the rifle side. We're going to be setting up big lines in between the two buildings. We got our own hydrant.
We'll be there.
Ladder 51, when you come into the door, guys from Raytown to Rhode, call you. Chief, can you take the message? When you come into the mill yard, I want you from Raytown to a turn around and van. We're having you set up here.
10-4, fire on Ladder 51's on the east side.
Fire on engine 1 responded.
Fire on squad 4 is on the way.
Squad 4, I'm going to have you get ready to set up the draft in the mill pond.
Roger that, Chief. I'll just be back. I'll one back.
Thank you. I'll have you do 76, can you guys see? I want you to assist him as well as our drafting operation.
Engine 76 received. Ladder 51 and G4, you want me to come down to you?
Yeah, come right down.
32 to command. We're arriving on scene in a minute with 4.
56, I want you to ring you up. Put that hydrant down to ladder 51. Truck 1, is that you up in the hydrant?
Oh, we're approaching Lodgedale and Front.
56, when you guys see, I want you to come in the middle yard. There's a hydrant right there. I want you to lay down to ladder 51.
32 to command. We're arriving on scene. What's your pleasure?
32, I want you to come into the middle yard. And I want you to go on side. We're going to say side 1 is facing Carrington Street, so I want you to go to side 2.
You want us in the mill yard, correct?
Yeah, when you come into the mill yard, I want you to come into the mill yard and go to your left and go around to the side. It'll be side 2 of the building.
Here's the message.
Into that side, and we'll feed you from the drafting operation.
Four in engine 4, you can charge that engine now whenever you're ready. 32 to command. You want us to lay lines from the engine 4 pumping out of the pond?
Affirmative. I want you to lay lines from there down on side 2, and you can set up your master stream operation.
Engine 4, we'll get this line shot straight, but we're going to have to abate it. It's depending on those high tension lines.
Command to last 20.
Last point.
When you come in the mill yard, I want you to come in and go to side 2 with engine 32, and we'll supply you with the drafting operation.
Precinct Chief, also be advised, engine 24 is right on my tail.
Precinct, thank you. Be with you.
Somebody come over here and give me a hand on the 2 for the half, please.
Engine 76 command, you want me to respond to the pond for drafting?
76, I want you and more time to assist class while testing operations.
Engine 76 proceed. Crashing operations to command.
Go ahead.
Chief, we're just about to drop the hot suction in with the squad. 32's hooking up now to lay around.
Received, very good.
Chief, do you want me to see if I can get 76 in there to start draft as well?
Apparently, if you can get both in there, that'd be great. Command the Fireground, we're going to make the electric company in the net. We'll leave still with you.
Receive the message. Here's something.
Command to our Central Falls Ladder 1.
Go, come on, ladder. Quarter 1 to 56. The hydrant. You do not charge that hydrant. You do not charge that hydrant this time.
Ladder 20 to command. You want me on side 2, correct? On 21, you get that set up with engine 24. I want you in charge of that truck.
Received, Chief. We're on the way carrying getting cooked.
Engine 1 to command. I'm looking to see what's your pleasure. Engine 1 reporting to scene. Come in.
I can see seeing guys to your manpower. Four to Fireground.
4-8, go.
Go ahead. Fireground, I know you're busy, but we need the electric company as soon as possible.
Right, I've asked them to expedite. I'll call them back. Line 21, your location.
Harrington and Cook.
Alright. Put that truck in the parking lot. Come down here and hook up with engine 24. I need you in charge of 24.
Alright, here's the message.
Squad 1, hold and grab with the first squad line. We know you're ready.
You can talk to Jenny to see what they're ready for water. 920, I want you to go this street and go around to the other side.
Is that charge those lines?
That's affirmative.
What is on the way?
20 to command. You're going to have 32 feet my ladder pipe, or am I going to need engine 24 for that?
Well, you saw a cell over there?
Engine 56.
Got the hydrant. Charge that hydrant line. 4B to 4A, you all set over there? Yeah, we got a truck out. 2.5 is still connected up. I got it disconnected, you leave it. Roger that.
Engine 56. Does that go ahead?
Engine 56, charge that hydrant line.
Ladder 20 to command.
Go ahead.
Chief, I'm going to need engine 24. I'm going to need his 4-inch, and I'm going to need a hydrant supply or some kind of a water supply.
We'll have engine 24 away from the drafting site to you. Command to engine 24.
Engine 24, got command.
I want you to come into the mill yard. Go to your right. Away from the drafting site to be the ladder 20. Ladder 51 to 51 Chauffeur. We're ready for that water on the area.
Ladder 20 to engine 24.
Go ahead.
Bring that truck right down on the draft site.
Truck 1, go ahead.
24. I want you on engine 76. He's going to be your water supply. Be advised, the electric company should be there in less than 10.
Deputy one, go ahead. I need to finish the fix, come back to his command post. Step one, step one. Sorry, yes, command. If we had that truck out, we picked up the height in the left but you're gonna have take the ball down the line and guys regular over there and review those setup operations.
Ladder 20 to Agent 76. You can feed me.
76, Agent 24, you ready for water?
24 is ready for...
Chief 7 to command. Go ahead.
Chief, I'm on site too at this time. I'm on site. I'm on site too at this time with the Johnson operation. I'm heading down towards the ladder company. You have a commander in charge on this side yet?
You can be command on side C.
Well, I just have a commander on side C.
Portable 32 to command side 2. Portable 32 to command. 32A and 32B, go ahead. Be advised, side 2, building next to side 2. It has jumped to that building. Receive. Command to fire alarm. I'm going to need false alarm. Just a couple of Seymour engines.
Receive the message.
Caller Engine 1 to command. Can you have the hydrant on the coming in off 10th Lonsdale Avenue? Have to tie in the 3-inch line. Feeder.
Ladder 20 to command.
Go ahead.
The exposure on this side with 32 and ladder 20 is affected at this time. I'm going to be setting up a deck gun right at the main entrance to try to keep the PM in there.
Receive. Chief 7 will be command on that side. You'll be safety. Command to Deputy Ryan and Deputy Victor. You guys will be safety on side 4.
Chief 1C, command.
Go ahead, Chief.
Chief, I've got a hydrant on Lonsdale Avenue we're going to hit with my engine 1. I'm not going to be able to reach you with the full way, though. Especially in the second engine. Engine 10 from Station 1, respond.
Well, I just called the false alarm for Seymour engines. We're going to have them come out and see at the car wash and we can use them as needed. Command to fire alarm, have those false alarm companies go to staging at the Lincoln car wash on Lonsdale Avenue.
Receive the message. Site B, 76.
Go ahead.
If you can have one of your cruisers come over to the car wash, we can use assistance with traffic here. Careful.
32 to ladder 28. 28, you got a blitz fire on these?
You cut out, Chief.
Do you have a blitz fire on either of that apparatus?
Chief, I'm setting up a portable deck gun right now.
Engine 10 is on the way to the mill yard. 480, Chief 4. Go ahead. Chief, we're considering the side ladder 51 is on side 1, right? No, that's going to be side 4. Alright, Chief. We have can we get somebody around to side 3? That's going to be a negative. It's compromised.
Site B, command agent 76.
76.
portable deck gun, the whole setup.
SS-15, portable deck gun, whole setup.
Squad 4, show for engine 32, show for.
Strike quarter, command. Go ahead, 4A. Strike 4, safety to Central Falls, Ladder 2.
Squad 4, show for the command.
Engine 32, charge that 2.5 pre-check. Chief, this is 4A. We're going to have to take the water from Central Falls, Ladder 2. They're not even making it past the pole here. We're going to see if we can set up a blitz gun. See if we can at least try to protect some of Ryko here. Chief, we're going to have the two engines from the fourth alarm. They're going to pump the hydrant on Lonsdale Avenue and the hydrant on Carrington Street.
Squad 4, show for the command.
Go ahead.
Chief, can you get me in contact with the company I'm seeing? I'm about to lose one of the supply lines soon. I gotta shut it down and swap it out.
Repeat, Squad 4.
I'm about to blow one of the supply lines I'm seeing. I need to get in contact with the company that I'm seeing.
It should be 32, Squad 4.
Roger. Squad 4 to 32.
32, Anson.
I'm going to have to shut down one of my supply lines too. It's about to rupture. I'll shut it down, swap it out, and recharge it.
Receive the message. 32B, receive that message.
Come on in. Chief 1, engine 10. We're operating with Central Falls on, I would believe it's the Delta side. We're trying to get a water supply. We heard that Lonsdale 4 was coming in with a 5-inch off of Lonsdale Avenue. Is that correct?
Engine 10, go ahead, Chief 1.
Engine 10 comes to Lonsdale Avenue with a car wash.
Residential, some stuff in the town garage. 32A to 32. Can we get the pressure back? We need some pressure.
Fire alarm to command.
Go ahead.
Command, be advised of the Pawtucket engine, a Woonsocket engine, and a Smithfield engine reporting to Lonsdale Avenue. The canteen is on scene. Need any additional companies to the scene.
Not at this time, fire alarm. I'll keep you informed. Thank you.
Squad 4, show for the command.
Go ahead.
Chief, just be advised we need to swap out trucks. The electrical system in this truck is not operating properly.
Receive. Pushing command, Smithfield engine 2 is at station at Cook and Long.
Deputy Chief, follow the command.
Go ahead.
Chief, we need the power cut inside of the building. We have a couple of transformers going up now.
Deputy 5, the electric company's doing it as we speak. Just be another minute.
Receive.
30 square to come in. Be advised, walkway between the high school, two buildings, that's hot.
Receive. 24, you ready to charge that gun?
Side 4 safety to Valley Falls engine 1.
Valley Falls, everyone answering.
Are you guys tied into a hydrant or are you freestanding there?
We fed the CF ladder. We're waiting on another 5-inch line coming in off of Lonsdale Avenue to feed the rest of it. We didn't have enough water. Squad 4 to command urgent.
32 to Squad 4.
49 to command and 32. Be advised, Squad 4 to draft has failed. We're switching it out as it will be now.
4 to command. Go ahead. Alright, Chief, we're pretty much where we are with the water until those hydrants get pumped. We have a water curtain going between Ryko and the fire building. And Mr. Falls is still waiting for a mobile. Reaching to recognize your water supply. 32 to Squad 4.
Thank you.
Yes, be advised that before you give me water again, let me know because I may have to bail out.
There's going to be a few minutes. We've got to reposition apparatus. Squad 4, show for the command. Command.
Portable 32 to 32C, I got a deck gun coming for you. I'm going to shut your line down.
Squad 4, show for the command.
Position on the first and second floor on side 2. House up.
Agent 10, this driveway.
Repeat that, Chief.
This driveway.
That's floor.
56A is WC5. Go ahead. We can set that decent half again.
Squad 4, show for the command.
Go ahead.
Chief, okay to use 56's apparatus for drafting?
Affirmative.
Last 20 show for the last 51 show for. Who's the channel clear?
Deputy 1 to command.
Go ahead.
Between engine ladder 50 and central floor is a ladder. No one can walk through that area. The world is ready to collapse.
56A to command.
Commander C7, you're going to be Division B. Commander Deputy Ryan, you're going to be Division C.
4 to command. Can you repeat that division again?
You're going to be Division G, as in Delta.
Received, command. You received that message at the building by Colin Ben. It's caving in as we speak.
Chief 1 to command.
Go ahead.
Chief, just let you know, I got a switch engine on the hydrant. I'm probably laying the seats in, and we're laying into Central Falls engine. Is that correct?
Right, Central Falls is laying out from Ryco, and they'll meet you as you're coming down.
Alright, I got Central Falls in front of me. Where do you want to lay this line to? I'm going in by the Rhode Auto in the back there. I'm coming back to side 1 of the building.
You're gonna just play into Central Falls engine, and they're gonna feed down to the B side.
Alright, the location of Central Falls engine is going to be where when they come to arrest?
Just come down to the car wash and stand by there. They're coming out from Delta side of the building.
As I have the TF engine in front of me, he is coming in by the Rhode Auto, but he is blocked right now. He can't get past it. We have no way of getting through here with the applicant. I have my seal.
Fire alarm to command. I'm getting ladder 51 portable.
Command to Deputy. Command, I'm getting the emergency button. Is everything okay?
Ladder 20 chauffeur, come down in the turntable.
Go ahead.
We're all set with that. Portable. Be advised, you're not the building class on this side. You're probably going to be pulling the ladder out in about 15 minutes.
Commander, Division B, Division C, the power's been shut off to the mill yard. Power's been shut off to the mill yard.
Deputy 5 to come in.
Engine 32 to C7.
Portable ladder 20 engine 76 chauffeur.
Engine 76 chauffeur, go ahead.
I just lost pressure from you.
Hey, checking it out. Corporal 32 rated, engine 32. Let me know before you charge it.
Deputy 4 for the Central Falls ladder. Ladder 20 to Lieutenant Gagnon. Be advised, I gotta shut this place down. Yeah, they lost their draft. Okay. Deputy 5 to come in.
Go ahead.
We have a fire in the building next to Ryco now.
We're trying to extinguish it, but I think we're going to lose it. Use your own judgment of putting the ladder down and getting out of there. Pretty safe. Command to fire alarm. I'm going to need a fifth alarm, 2 more engines, and 2 more ladders.
Pretty safe. Chief 7 is Deputy Chief 7. Go ahead. Chief, did you put out an announcement if any company on the scene has a floating strainer to the draft site with drawn up leaves?
Command to all units operating on the scene. If you have a floating strainer, could you report to engine 32?
Deputy Chief 2 to command. Engine 24, floating screen is on its way to the draft site.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Command to Manville Chief 1. You're going to be exposure side shelter. Chief 1, could you call Station 1?
Can't move if you have a call agency station, please.
Command to the drafting site. Just give me a status on how many engines you have drafting and operation.
Currently I have none. 56 is about 3 minutes away from starting to flow. 76 probably the same, switching off strainers, and I'm waiting on that third engine.
We can go work and get you a third engine.
Fire alarm to command.
Go ahead.
Where would you like those 2 engines and those 2 ladders to respond in stage?
I'm going to let them to stage on Front Street at Lower Road. Lower Road.
Squad 4, show for engine 32. 32, go ahead. Are you ready for water?
10-4, ready for water.
The engine has water coming out of it.
Can you go with that again, 32? How long?
Yeah, I have a hydrant down next to my engine that has water. Fire alarm to command.
Go ahead.
Chief, you're getting Johnson engine 2, Providence engine 12, Providence ladder 4, Woonsocket ladder 4 to Front Street at Lower Road.
Appreciate it. Can you check with those 2 engines and see if either one of them has capabilities of drafting?
Engine 24, are you ready for water? Go ahead, Dimitri. Squad 4, show up for the command.
Adam, go right there when you work.
1076, engine 24. Engine 24. Water 76. They're coming. 56, 921. Squad 4 to 32. You guys ready for water? It's on the way.
Dodger line, set.
56 hydrant, engine 56.
33 to 33 CB. The other's on the way.
That's the command.
32B, just be aware of your, that side 2, that you're not in the collapse zone, okay?
56 hydrant to 56. Ladder 51 to Deputy Chief 5. Turn. We just lost our water supply.
Lieutenant Amaral. Command to fire alarm. 32, go ahead.
Man, go.
I'll need 2 additional rescues to the scene, 1 to the staging area and 1 to come to the command post. Lieutenant, just make sure you're not in that collapse zone on that building, right? 10-4, we're staying out of that between. With the 2 lines on, we have no pressure on the deck and on the ground.
Chief 1-2, command. Chief
1 calling command. Go ahead. Advise, we just established your firing feeder from Long Hill Avenue. It's come in feeding in Valley Falls engine, which in turn is feeding the Central Falls ladder, and we'll have enough water supply to feed what appears to be your engine on the side of Ryco.
Receive, very good.
Chief, also be advised that you have a spare engine right now that's still fully operational if you need it on a different location.
Lee 21, ready to go headquarters.
Side quarter command.
Go ahead, Division D.
Division D to command. We got a fire on the Ryco building now. It's cornered by the trailer here. Command to fire alarm.
Command go.
I know you're busy, but we're going to need a cruiser at Harrington and Front Street. We still have cars coming down.
Receive. I've got my guys down there. I'll try to reposition them.
Division D to command. Go ahead. We got 2 guys searching entry to Ryco vent back here at the garage door. I'm going to see if I can get a line in there. 51's doing all right, but it's getting in. Receive. You can use a steam clutch in anchor. Receive, Chief. Division D to Valley Falls, truck 1, engine 1. Engine 1's on. Valley Falls, engine 1. Someone at the top of your truck. Up here by CS engine. Receive. That's CS West.
C7 to 24.
24.
Touch the white 3-inch line to the deck guard.
Fire alarm should answer.
Go ahead.
Fire alarm, be advised you have a North Province Rescue Station front at lower, and Smithfield Rescue 2 is responding directly to your location. The Red Cross is also active for one deployment.
The Red Cross can respond, but I don't think we're going to need it. But you can just have them come just in case. Command to the drafting site.
Trash ahead.
It's just going to be the 2 engines that are there for now.
Smithfield 2, go.
32 pump. It's one or the other. Neither are hitting anything on the side. 2 of them on. I read about 32. 24, shut the jet gun off. Deputy Florida firefighter Fireground. You're going to have to pull out 3 through this hole that's right in the fence. It's Valley Falls is engine 1.
Roger that, Chief.
32 jet guns. 32 jet guns. Move it to the right. Deputy Florida to firefighter Fireground. Disregard that. It's going to be the 4-inch. We're going to send guys over to give you a hand.
Roger that, Chief. 4-inch. 24. Dodge that, engine 3/4. You're talking about a turtle Lincoln dispatch run.
32 jet guns. Redirect to the right. Command to fire alarm.
Command, go.
Check with order control for another engine that has front suction. And get back to me as soon as possible.
Receive.
Squad 4, command. Go ahead. Chief, we have some additional capacity on 56 if you want us to run another feeder.
Command to Division B.
Time date.
Command to Division D. Deputy Ryan.
Division D is answering.
Status exposure. Chief, it looks like we got Rhode is going to be good, and we're gaining entrance right now into Rhode Island vent. We got a bigger water supply coming into engine 4 in a few minutes, and we should be doing all right on our exposure so far. How's the fire building looking? They're making good headway with the Master Stream and right coast parking lot. Central Falls is now hitting it good too. Receive command to Division B.
Division B. Go ahead, command.
Status support on your side, please.
We kept the fire out of the exposure on our side at this time, but we're still fighting it.
Appreciate. Do you need any more resources?
Not at this time.
Appreciate.
C7 to Deputy Chief 3.
Deputy 3, go ahead.
Can you give me a status on your side of the building?
I'm currently running 1-hand line, 2.5-inch line between the buildings. Unable to make much progress on the exposure. Just keeping water on the main fire.
From your vantage point, do we have any fire in this exposure up in the Eve area?
Stand by for an update. Division 4 to Deputy 1. 32A to 32. Agent 32, pump operator. Agent 32, operator, go ahead. Shut my line down, shut my line down. Deputy 3 to 827. 32, pump operator, charge the line.
Engine 4 to side C.
32, pump operator, charge the line.
Engine 4 to Deputy Chief Ryan. Engine 4 to Deputy Chief Ryan, urgent.
Go ahead. Deputy Chief Ryan's answer.
Chief, it's going to be a negative on that engine 3 calling away from Engine 4. We have no residual.
Fire alarm to command.
Command, go ahead, fire alarm.
Be advised your Smithfield engine 1 coming in with front pumping front suction capabilities where you want them.
Have them come Bright Street, down Carrington, and come to the front of the entrance to the milliard, and we'll have someone direct to me.
24 chauffeur. Got a crew from 76 coming over. Give him the high ride back.
Deputy 3 to 267. Deputy 3 to 27.
27.
We have most of the fire knocked down on the eave, but unfortunately closer because we'll be in a collapse zone between the buildings.
Message received.
Engine 32, can you give me more pressure? Charge engine 4's line, charge engine 4's line. Jeff, here comes your water on that airline.
This will be a rescue to the way.
Deputy 2 to ladder 51.
We're trying to ladder fight shots. We're hitting the building and we're trying to keep the fire out and pushing it in at them. We'll move over to the tower.
Division D to command. Division D to command. Go ahead. Chief, we have a line with a Lincoln Rescue, Lincoln Engine 4, Smithfield 2, in Rhode Island vent. That will be their call. Smithfield will be in charge of that. Appreciate. Be advised that we're going to have crews start making entry to check for inspection at the firewall. Division D to command. It looks like the firewall is holding down this end at the Ryco end. We're going to come in from the Alpha side and check the firewall at the power. Seems to be holding. We're just going to have guys go in and check it out.
Engine 32 to command.
Go ahead.
Yeah, command, be advised, it looks like that fire may be jumping that fire shop in the rear of this building as we speak.
Keep me posted, see if you can get a line onto it.
Repeat. 32A to engine 32. Pump.
Deputy 5 to command.
32 to engine 32. Strip the line down on the ground. Check front three. 32A to 32. Start that line. Sergeant slow.
Deputy 5 to command. Go ahead. Command, be advised, I believe the firewall's been reset tower on the 3rd level. Receive.
Engine 76 over. The operator of engine 74 says the air is fully inside.
67 engine 24. That's 24. Showing the orange 3-inch line.
32A. Engine 32, shut that line down again.
49 to 56.
Alright, Cap.
In command. 48, correct.
You broke off. Try that again.
You can give us another feeder.
Roger. I am going to have to coordinate to shut down the clear leaves off my trainer, but I have plenty of capacity left.
Receive.
32, start that line. Interior command to direct. Interior to command.
Go ahead.
We are going to make entry on the Alpha side, but we will need an engine company so we can stretch the line.
Command to operations. Are you requesting an additional engine?
Interior to command, yes. Interior to command. We're going to need another engine Alpha side.
Receive.
7 to Deputy Chief.
Deputy Chief 7, go ahead, Chief.
Do you have any manpower down there? We could use some 3-inch hose up this way.
Roger, received. Command to operations, you're going to be getting Pawtucket engine 2 on the Alpha side. And you have Valley Falls truck 1 and Woonsocket engine 2 in latitude. And the personnel from Central Falls.
56 show for the engine 32 pump. 32 pump red. You have been on the end of the line. I have to shut down to clear my trainer or leave.
16 straight up. 27 comparable engine 76.
26 show for the 32. Utilize or recharge.
Deputy Chief 7, Division G.
Division B.
Can we shut this feeder down for a minute so we can clear the screen and set up another truck?
Okay, stand by. Just keep pumping. I got guys at the building making lines. You have to change the truck out?
Yeah, I have another engine, but the screen's getting pretty lit full of leaves, so give me a shout when you're ready.
67, that's total engine 76.
Vertical 76, go ahead, Chief.
He's 7 anything to look out.
Deputy Chief 7.
Division D, go ahead.
You have your cell phone on you.
That's affirmative.
I'm giving you a call right now.
Division D to Division D. Division D to command.
Go ahead.
Command, one of these master streams on the B side is overthrowing the building. Received. Command to Division B, Bravo side. Let's check your master streams. There's one shooting over the building.
Message received.
Division D to command. Go ahead. Rhode Island is all set at this time. And they just informed me while they were in the building owner came in. Ryko, Division D, if he's in there, get him out and have him report to the command post. Man, that was Rhode Island then. We're unsure where he went at this time. Repeat. Command, he went into Rhode Island then. It was the other island then. We're unsure where he is at this time. Just try to locate him. Command to fire alarm.
Command, go.
We'll need 2 more rescues for staging. Command to Division D, Deputy Ryan. We're going to start doing rehab for the crews on your side. We'll be rotating out shortly. Division D. Division D to command. Go ahead. Chief, I opened the door, side D of the Rhode Island vent building. They can, the relief can pass through there and come right out through the other end and come out to our side. No one will have to walk in a collapse zone. Appreciate it.
Interior to command.
Go ahead, Interior.
13 members are going on the Alpha side, second floor, staying to Delta. We're heading in.
Received.
56 pump to 32 pump. 66 pump to 32 pump operator. 32, I'm losing my prime. I have to shut down again. 32 received.
Engine 24 to 76 on the orange spectrum line. You have to shut you down.
Just want to come in.
Go ahead, Chief.
Just confirming all commercial lines.
Affirmative.
Received.
Squad 449. Fire alarm command.
Command to fire alarm. Go ahead.
Command, be advised you're getting rocket rescue and Cumberland rescue to the staging area, front and lower road.
Received.
Squad 4 to Unit 49. Captain Logan.
Guys.
I got the Smithfield engine over here. They're almost ready to go. Who are they going to be feeding and with what? Kentucky engine 2 at side A. Kentucky engine 2 on side A. Copy.
Hey, one of the city down. Deputy 3 to Chief 7. Chief 7. Yeah, that's a negative on the basement. That's all clear down there? Received. Message received. Side B to command.
Go ahead.
Just to update you, there's no visible fire in the exposure building on our side.
Proceed, Division B. Are you all set for resources?
That's all right. Does the kitchen not see?
Affirmative, it's at the command post. And we're right in front of Fast Cove.
Message received. Do they have any way to get supplies to our side of the building?
I will check that out and get right back to you.
Roger.
Command to Division B. If you can, start just sending 2 or 3 out at a time.
Message received. That's what we'll do.
Command to Division D, Deputy Ryan. Got a fight for you also. Command to Chief 1, Exposure D. You can start rotating your crew out too. Deputy Chief 7 to Division C. Chief, can you give me a call by cell?
Repeat your message.
Can you give me a call by cell phone?
That's a roger.
Charge 4, ladder post. You're overshooting the building.
Hearing to the command.
Go ahead, 32.
Yeah, that pipe on side D is shooting over the building.
Richie, we're taking care of that right now.
Hearing to the command, just be advised that pipe is nailing my guys pretty good.
49 to squad 4. Field's all set. Send water.
49, they're working on the private.
Side B, Bravo, to Deputy 7.
Deputy 7, go ahead.
Go ahead and shut down. C7 engine 24. You're going to be shutting down for momentarily. Interior to command. Go ahead. Delta side. Repeat, Delta side. We're going to be taking out every fifth window because of the smoke conditions. Make sure the safety is aware of this place.
We're also going to have truck run, put a couple of lights in through the windows on the second floor for you. Command to safety officer and side D. Be advised that crews on the second floor will be breaking out windows on the second floor.
Interior to command.
Go ahead.
Our best approach will be on third floor. It's a straight shot. We're going to be entering on third floor and staying on the Delta side, popping windows every fifth. Over.
Receive. You're operating on the third floor, Delta side.
Deputy Chief 2 will command.
Company repeats to command.
Command, Deputy Chief 2. On the Bravo side, the firewall is starting to extend beyond the firewall.
Would that be on Sector 3?
Right, when the interior is going in, they go to the firewall. It'll be on the Bravo side of the building, the top corner.
Receive. Command to interior operations. Did you copy that? At this extension on the Bravo side, third floor at the firewall.
Interior operations, message received. We'll maintain the Delta side until we get close.
Receive.
Interior to command.
Go ahead.
We're unable to go any farther. The Smithsonian engine keeps losing its draft.
56, Officer 32, Farm by. After you shut down one more time, please trust my trainer.
Engine 76 is ready to pump water. Engine 76 to engine 24. You ready for water? charges. Squad 4 to 56. It's a 4-inch that's coming off your truck that's dead here. Can you pump that?
I have no water flowing from my 4-inch right now.
Alright, we're going to have some lights off the truck and we're going to pick it up.
Now let's see an engine at the end of the bridge. Deputy Chief 2 to come in.
Deputy.
Chief, be advised, I'm up on ladder 20. I'm looking in the window on the 3rd floor, and I have fire showing inside that building on the opposite side of the firewall. It's starting to extend in the floor.
Appreciate it. Did you copy that operation in the area? Command to Deputy 2.
Go ahead, command.
Are you able to get water on it from your vantage point?
Chief, that's affirmative. As soon as I get water from 76, I can see this ladder pipe.
Appreciate it. Just let me know before you do it, and so I can advise the interior operation.
Receive, Chief.
Deputy 2 from command. You can get a line up there. We might just use your ladder pipe as a standpipe to get lines in there.
Receive, Chief.
Command to interior operations.
Interior operations.
Did you copy that transmission about ladder 20 on Bravo side? You might be able to take lines. You'll probably be able to take lines off the ladder, use it as a standpipe.
That's affirmative. We're going to clear these as they get closer. We're also coming in on the alpha side already. Deputy Chief 2 to command. Okay. I cannot reach you with my ladder. If you have interior back off, I'll try to take that window out with my ladder and see if I can knock it down and then you can continue in. Or they can continue in. It's not growing fast, isn't it?
Division D to command. Command to Chief 12. Division D to command. Go ahead. Chief, I'm going to send a few guys down the alleyway past the firewall. We're going to breach the door and see what we got on the other side. Division D to command, did you get that message?
Interior to command.
Go ahead, interior.
We are on the 3rd floor, right where the Valley Falls border is. We do have fire on the 3rd floor. Start to assemble a second team and have them stay on the alpha side.
24 to 76.
Deputy Chief 2 to interior. Deputy Chief 2 to interior. You also have fire in the socket above where it's coming through the floor in that corner. Interior, message received.
Division D to command. Go ahead. Chief, did you receive that message? I'm going to send a couple guys down the alley to try to get past the firewall, see what we have on that side. I received that. East 1.
32 pump operator. There you go. Shut down the rear, pre-connect, 2.5.
Fire alarm. Take a 6 alarm.
Fire alarm to command, be advised you're broken up. I understood striking a 6 alarm, sir.
Striking a 6 alarm for staging, for the staging area.
Receive the message. Site Beta, Deputy 7.
Deputy 7, go ahead.
You can throttle down into 76. We're not moving any water over here at this moment.
Message received.
32 pump operator, charge of 2.5. Reconnect.
Interior command. Interior to command.
Go ahead. I'll give you an update. We have fire, 3rd floor,
the Fireground. We'll have the motor issue, second engine. We're going to use the Valley Falls check right now.
Command to interior, we're going to move sales ladders to your area.
Interior, message received.
For ladder 51 for you.
Interior, message received.
Chief, if you did not fire right at the firewall, we're 30 feet from that window right at the firewall.
Command to interior. You're operating on the third floor. Do you have any units on the second or first floor?
Interior, that's a negative. Repeat, a negative. We're still trying to maintain the hose line. We can't get a water supply. The check is not getting a drop, and Valley Falls is not in position.
Be advised, it's going to be ladder 51. They're setting up right now.
Copy.
Lincoln fire alarm to either the Millville engine, North Providence engine, and Cranston ladder is monitoring the station.
Field engine 2, this is Field engine 2 officer. Engine 2 officer. Yeah, we got about a quarter of fuel up here at the hydrant. Okay, Roger, I'll get the call for you.
Station 2 to fire alarm. The Millville engine is en route to the staging area.
56 pump to 49. Yeah, we're going to have to come up with something else. Second engine 2 is just about to be down to 0 pounds.
Receive. Still nothing from the field engine. That's tracking.
Not as far as I know.
Site Beta, Deputy Chief 7. Squad 4 to 49. Go ahead.
Anyway, what is the part solution to this field engine? It's going to be coming up in the engine. Right over there.
I believe they're bringing some more hot suction over here now. I'm taking off the Johnston engine.
Good.
32 pump operator.
Good.
Shut down the 2.5 cross light.
49 in command. Chief 7, engine 76.
Engine 76.
Throttle the truck down.
51, get that line up there. You can't move on the field. You need more line.
Bring it to command. Interior to command.
Go ahead.
Just make sure you have some backup, please. Alpha side, outside. Okay, just keep them out there until we start running out of air.
Ladder 20 to 24 chauffeur. 24. Charge that in 3/4.
51, that's good. You can pull the rest of the line back. You're going to hook up to a wire so you can charge it.
32 pump operator. You want to give me a little more pressure?
Line 51, charge that 2.5, we're ready.
32 pump operator. Charge the 2.5 cross light.
6 to 32, that line down, you just ready to lose my prime.
Bring it to 10, ISO someone, they are.
32 feet, 32 chauffeur. Good. I need more pressure on the 3.5 inch pump line. 56 pump to 32 pump. Just hold off on that for a minute. 56 to 49. Yeah, if any way I can shut one of these lines down, you just super stuck here. That's the only one I really have a choice. I'm losing my prime.
Go through command for that one. I know they got companies in the building working.
Roger. Engine 56 pump to command. Go ahead. Chief,
I'm at zero capacity. I keep losing my prime. We're going to have to shut down the second speaker line.
Squad 4 to command. Be advised that you're going to be losing your water. The drafting operation has to stop. Squad 4 to command.
Go ahead.
Midfield's up and running, so we can switch them over real quick to the second feeder company.
Alright, go ahead and do that.
Command to interior operations. It'll be all set with water. They're going to switch over to Smithfield.
Interior to command.
Go ahead, interior.
As the second engine stands fast at this time, we have water on the fire, third floor, at the Fireground, making good progress. I will send one company with the line to the second floor to investigate.
Receive. Making good floor. Lead a company to the second floor. We're sending. We'll take care of that.
Chief, we're going to need to bring along. We have both lines up here. What is above the third floor?
Interior, can you repeat that?
Interior to command. What is above the third floor? Is it a roof or a first floor?
It's just the roof above the third floor. Just the roof. Squad 4, that story to see what we can do.
Unreadable.
Shut down to fucking engine to the feeder.
Roger, that line shut down.
Yes.
Deputy Chief 2 to command.
Go ahead.
Chief, let me feel, we took care of that soffit from outside. Sorry about the interior.
Receive. Command to interior, be advised that they took care of the soffit area from the outside.
Does he see any other spots we may be missing?
Can you repeat that? Interior?
Are there any areas that he feels we are missing?
Engine 24 to interior.
Interior.
I'm on the tip of the ladder right now. It looks good from here. It's just fire up in the soffit with the hitting from the exposure building.
Okay, message received.
56 pump, the engine 32 pump. Go ahead. You go on portable and go to channel 3 for a minute.
Interior to command.
Command, Chief. Give me your location and the crews you have with you.
56 to 24 lead.
Aside. Third floor, Delta side. 5 men set before. 1 second. Second floor, Delta side, 5 men.
Repeat that. Who's on the second floor?
And 1 second. Company on the second floor, checking for extension. Second floor, 1 second, company checking for extension.
Receive.
Ladder 51, they're 2.5 on the ladder. I need more pressure.
Right.
Engine 4 to Deputy Chief Ryan.
Deputy Chief Ryan Zebra.
Chief, we need to let command know we got companies operating on the Ryco roof over here, and whatever company is on the Bravo side keeps overshooting the roof and hitting these guys. They just need to keep it down a little bit.
Deputy 4 to command. Did you get that message?
56 to Captain Lee. Go ahead, 56. Can we get no pressure on that distance here? Engine 4 is the company on the Ryco roof. Are you ready for water? Right, I'm going to put it up slow. Let me know how you're making out of that.
Go ahead, Cap. Interior command to command.
Interior, I received that. No fire. Second floor. Do we still need to check the first floor, or do you have somebody going there, interior?
If possible, have someone take the first floor. Interior to sector 2 interior. If you feel comfortable, you can head back up here.
Second floor interior to interior command. You want...
Interior command, you got the distance. You can head back up to the third floor if you're all set.
Second floor interior, copy. Command to the map machines operating at the Ranco building. If you're not hitting the building, please bring them down so they reach hit the building.
56, engine 32, I just lost my primary.
Got it.
56, engine 32. We're going to have to shut down for a couple of minutes here and reconfigure.
Interior chief wants to come in.
Go ahead, interior.
Chief Brito will be taking Division 3. I will go down to Division 2 with the Wasaka Company to ventilate.
Repeat. Command to Division 2 and Division 4. Can you report to the command post? Command to Division B and Division C. Outside operations. Can you report to the command center? Division B to command. Go ahead. Chief, I'm going to be a few minutes. I'm with a couple of guys who gained entry from the alley. They have no visible fire on the first floor at the firewall. We're going to try to check a little farther in. Deputy 4 to Chief 1. Chief 1. Chief, can you send me 2 more guys with air packs and a couple tools down the alleyway? Go ahead, level 2.
Chief 1, Deputy 4. Your location one more time.
I'm in the alley between Ryko and the burn building.
Alright, 10-4, you're looking for a couple guys in packs and tools, is that what you said?
Yes, air packs and hand tools.
Alright, 10-4.
Fire company, it's overshooting the building. Commander Chief Watch, when you leave the building, just let me know who's going to be operating.
Interior, message received. Interior command, the company's operating on the second floor and third floor. Third floor is knocking down any fire from the exterior. Second floor is opening up windows for ventilation.
Go ahead, fire alarm. Command has entry.
Command, Red Cross is on the line, and we have a need for a heating and cooling tent down there.
That's a negative, fire alarm.